Hey, welcome to the podcast, POS Squad. We got myself, Brian. We got Josh in the building. We got Jman playing gaming, lurking in the shadows, but he's going to be here producing, and he's also going to be on the mic. Josh, I'm going to let you take it from here, good sir. You are going to be the one in the circus.
All right, so this is our first episode, first episode, whatever. We're just gonna be talking about random things like Call of Duty because we all stream Call of Duty. We play a variety
Yeah,
of games. We all play on PlayStation because PlayStation is better. But one thing I did want
okay.
to talk about is the Call of Duty update today, bro, because that is a little bit interesting. They didn't add in a new map, which I thought they would, right or no?
Nah, of course they aren't.
Because like, when is that nuke thing supposed to happen?
Oh, who knows, man?
I
Who
don't know.
knows?
Because yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, didn't they push it back like 2 times now? I don't even know. But I want a new map because this old map is getting so boring now. We had this now for how long? 2 years now, I feel like.
The game's a year old, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It still feels really old though, still. I don't
Man,
think I know you were mentioning earlier, Jordan, about the AUG getting nerfed. I don't think it got nerfed though.
The
Did it get
ratio basically you have to be like, accurate with that, so like not crazy with.
nerfed? Okay, I see.
yeah.
That's one thing I don't agree with then, because I don't think the AUG shouldn't have got. I don't think the AUG should have gotten nerfed like that, because I feel like it requires skill to use the AUG in the first place. It's not really a spray and shoot gun like the DMR was. You know what I mean? Like the AUG actually requires skill, just like the M16. Even though the AUG
Yeah.
is better, I'm just saying.
I think that the AUG's recoil was definitely superior.
Hmm.
Coming from an M16 user, like the M16, I like 100% have to hit my shots, like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I think that the vertical recoil on the was definitely better because I definitely have more vertical recoil on the M16 than the AUG. Like the AUG was a little bit more of a beamer, but yeah, it's still a skill gun. Like I never think it was like a pick up and then you just win the game. You definitely got to know how to use it first rifle for sure. Like you can't just I can't just put it in the hands of like Winston and be like, Winston, go get this dub because it's not going to happen.
Uh,
But yeah, I think a little bit of a recoil increase is okay.
Winston, Winston, bro.
Speaking of Winston,
Yeah,
If you don't know, Winston is his dog.
yeah, that's my puppy. He's like 7 years old and the body of like a 3-month-old puppy.
Yeah, he's a trooper. He
Yeah.
won't. What do you call it? This man has a 50K channel reward points to show him on stream. I've been trying to get him to reduce it. I even talked to his wife about it, but saying that she should tell him to reduce it to 10K, not 50. But he won't budge because he's a thought. And once I
Yeah.
approach 50, he's gonna change it to 100. Watch,
good.
just watch.
About
Maybe.
to
He's
give
like,
y'all my point.
exactly. This hooligan. I want to go upstairs to pick up the dog. Winston's sleeping right now. No, he's not. Winston's chomping down on that good right now. That's what he's doing. That dog probably stay hungry.
Stay eating Scooby snacks.
The Scooby snacks. What do you call it though? The thing I was most worried about with the Call of Duty update was the FFAR because I just spent $20 on that stupid skin. I'll be honest with
Yeah.
you. That's the only reason I was worried about it. So apparently, I know Swag tweeted out that the FFAR, the only nerf they did to it was to increase the ADS speed. No, not sorry, not increase, reduce the ADS speed so it's lower.
Hmm.
But apparently, you can basically change it back if you change the mag. Apparently, the problem with the ADS speed is in the fast round mags, like the fast switching ones. If you
Hmm.
go back to a regular mag, then the ADS speed is basically the same or it gets reduced.
What's
Ah.
supposed to be
Hmm.
fast, man? Not fast.
Well, the
Exactly.
magazine. Well, the fast mag is for reload time,
Yeah,
not
the
the
reload
ADS. It
time.
did help with ADS, but they're mainly designed for a quicker reload, kind of like sleight of hand, basically built into a magazine.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but that's and then what else happened to Call? Oh yeah, the Call of Duty update. It added kill streaks or score streaks, whatever it's called. It added foresight for 20,000, bro. That's gonna be a problem. that's definitely gonna be a problem, bro. For say only for 20,000, it's so easy to get a $20,000 if you just camp the whole time, just loot up a bunch of places, bro. Like
Oh, twenty
imagine the amount
thousand
of
dollars,
campers.
not a 20,000 score.
What do you say? 20,000 what?
Oh, like you can buy Foresight?
Yeah, you can buy it
That's
now,
crazy.
but
That's
20,000,
crazy.
bro. That's insane.
Yeah, I don't know
If you
how
think
I
about
feel
it,
about that. Like, if you can't buy Dead Silence, you shouldn't be able to buy that.
yeah, exactly. Actually, can you buy Dead Silence now? I'm not even sure. I saw a screenshot. You can buy You can buy Foresight and a couple other things. What did you just say, Jordan? I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
should be able
my
to buy
thing.
Dead Silence.
Yeah, if you can buy loadout for 10,000, you should be able to buy Dead Silence for 10,000. Then, like, maybe they can reduce the amount of time that you can use, and maybe it's like, I don't know, 10 seconds or something. I don't know how long it lasts now, but it feels like whenever I'm trying to pull up on somebody, it only lasts about like 15 seconds.
Here's what I propose. All right, I
What's that?
propose that in modes like squads and stuff, you get money less frequently as you do now. Because I feel like a lot of the times you can get the loadout right off the bat if you're really looting up like that,
Mm-hmm.
and that I don't feel like Foresight should be 20,000. I really don't even think Foresight should be brought like that. I think it should be like a random drop in a loot crate or something like that. Something really rare,
Yeah,
not something that can be brought. Because
yeah, because it's easy to
think
get
about the
20K in
campers,
quads.
man. Exactly. It's so easy to get 20K. And
Yep.
think about the campers in the final circle. Like, that's going to ruin the whole experience because you're fighting and then you finally get to the final circle and you look up and there's a whole squad mounted on the freaking roof already staring down at you because they know where the final circle is going to be at. Like, that's so stupid. I mean, I guess you can buy Foresight for yourself as well, but still, man, that's going to turn sideways easy, man.
Yeah, or maybe like you can buy it, but it doesn't engage until like a certain time in the game. Because like, let's say if you have it at the very beginning of the game, you can kind of pick one spot and then kind of hang out there the whole game. But I don't know, man. I guess because I don't play like that, it would be interesting for me because we like to find people, we like to kill them, we like to complete contracts.
Yes,
I feel
sir.
like it should be that Foresight can be purchased and you can activate it, but maybe like 15 minutes into the match is when it'll actually display on the match. Because like if you have it the whole game,
Yeah,
that's gonna stale the game out a little bit. Or the inverse might happen.
yeah,
People buy Foresight and then that final circle is a hot spot. So it could go both ways.
that is true.
You might have to actually fight to keep that circle spot. So it could be crazy. We'll just have to see.
There's also another kill streaks I've seen. It was a bombardment or something like that. I think it lasts for 3 minutes. I saw, and it basically rains missiles on an area, but you need a key for that kill streak,
Yeah,
I
so I have
think. So
the
you can't buy it.
screenshot of it. So it causing a missile affected, but right now with downtown being town.
Uh, yeah, that's a
You
long time.
telling me? Oh, wait, yo, imagine this, bro. Imagine the circles like near Storage Town. You're in downtown and the storm's pushing you, bro. And you gotta start running. And right when you get outside, the freaking missiles just start raining down, bro. Imagine how crazy that would be, bro.
Yeah,
Like, that would be so sick. That would be cool at one point, but it also would be annoying at another point. It would be cool if you can make it out.
yeah. It'll be cool when you're the one doing it, but when you're the one running from
When
it,
you're the one doing it. Yeah, bro.
yeah.
But Jordan, you said you had the screenshot pulled up. What are the other things available to buy?
The thing is RCX only 3,000.
Yeah.
That's gonna help out with addict.
Hmm.
I think that's.
Yes,
I'm glad they had.
definitely.
And
Yeah. Now, will the
eventually,
trophy system stop the RC?
That is a
Because
good
for
question.
everything, there's got to be a counter. So I feel like if the RC car is in there, then it probably should be stoppable by a trophy. I would hope.
Yeah, I would assume it would be stoppable because it blows up,
Yeah,
So
yeah. If
that I
not,
would
I mean, it's
assume
easy
that
to kill it like with a weapon.
Probably
it's
be
easy
like
to kill if you don't have a trigger driving it.
uh,
Yeah.
The poor Joshua.
drifting.
Drifting, yes, sir. Yes, Need for Speed.
So
Okay, so what's the other stuff available?
everyone, cause you already told everyone's event.
Okay, I mean that makes sense. That's the cost of doing it, but it saves you about
Yeah.
5 seconds of purchasing.
And that means that you can just buy advanced UAVs for the whole squad instead of buying four
Hmm.
separate. Because if you bought four separate, there'll be times where you can't buy it for the whole squad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
I assume that during the fire sale that these prices are going to be discounted. That's what I assume. It may not.
yeah,
It very well may not be because they are kind of like game breaking mechanics there. But I assume that the prices are going to be discounted. So I assume the advanced UAV will probably be what 8K, 6K
yeah,
maybe.
probably.
That would be insane. The whole
I
squad
don't
having
know.
advanced UAVs.
No, imagine this though, because the regular UAV goes from 4,000 to 800. Basically, like you're only
Oh
paying.
yeah.
Yeah,
What's 4 times 8? 4 times 8 is 28. 2,800
yeah. That's still
for
not
advanced
bad.
UAV.
That's not bad at all.
No,
If you
that's
can
not
hit a
bad. That's
fire sale.
insane.
Yeah,
That's insane. Yeah.
yeah, that could be a problem. But I don't know. It's fair because I mean it is what it is. Because if we all have access to it, and if you're playing the game, you do your contracts, then you got a fair shot. The ones that'll get hurt the most um, will be the campers that just sit one spot. They're not going to have the same access to the same kind of money. The other ones that it could
Yeah.
hurt is like us, like the guys that are constantly on the move and constantly fighting. You suddenly get third partied by somebody that's got an advanced UAV. That part would
Yeah.
suck. So I don't know. We'll just kind of have to see how it goes because the game could still be pretty balanced. We'll just have to see. We'll have to jump in. I guess I picked a good time to end up coming
Take
back
a
to the
break.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What
I'm
do you call
coming
it?
back with all new stuff.
I feel like they added a bunch of mechanics for campers, like people who like to stay in one place. But I also feel like they added a bunch of mechanics to help people who want to rush those campers, Because the
Hmm.
advanced UAV is like a slippery slope in itself, you know what I mean? Because there's people that run ghosts, whatever the perk's called that hides you from the radar. So that will hide you for campers or for someone who wants to rush a camper camping in a building.
Hmm.
It really is a two-way street. Like if the campers can use it,
Yeah.
so can we. We can use it against them. So
Yeah.
as long it's like the thing with Cold War, Cold War isn't a game made for campers, but for some reason a lot of people like to camp on that game, you know what I mean? So as long as Warzone people don't like the camp, like people like to move around and still fight, and we still have these kill streaks going on and stuff like that, I'll be completely fine as long as the game doesn't go to a camper meta. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that is the case, like we'll load up on advanced UAVs, man. We'll push them. I'm
Or go
down
to
for the violence.
Apex.
Yeah.
No camping.
Nah, both. Yeah,
Yeah, no camping
Apex
there.
is
That crap.
that's a different beast.
Yeah, straight movement, bro.
Yeah,
Always.
man, I get bodied in Apex so bad.
So apparently, when we're our version of most ever question that will it reveal people, and I hope it does because it counters
hmm
help people find everybody that don't have. And so
Yeah, well, that's how the
Yeah.
advanced are right now. Right? They
But
do,
I mean, I think what
don't
Jordan is
they?
saying though is that with our current events though, it's just popping 4 UAVs. But with this thing, we're actually just buying an advanced UAV. So would it work
Yeah,
like that? That is a decent question. I
I
kind of
would
like
think
that.
so.
I would like that,
Yeah,
bro. If it revealed everyone, Or for the people who are ghosted, it reveals that dot instead of the actual arrow. You know,
Hmm.
that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be dope.
So what are the other things that are on the list of things to buy?
That was it. Oh, you're talking about in the container.
Yeah.
Buy a gas man.
Okay, so the usual.
I'm
Okay, that's cool.
kind of wonder if you could buy the regular.
Wait. You can't.
Oh, you can't buy that at a regular buy station?
Yeah, this whole thing this whole time I was
Oh,
thinking
so
it's
you
something
got to
at the
go
buy
somewhere
station.
specific.
Yeah, the little.
Oh, is
Okay,
there
all
a
right.
lot of those? Oh no.
I've only seen like one near.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
You know what?
I'm fine with
Yeah.
that. That's very balanced because if you've got to go to a specific point to buy it, think
Mhm.
about military, how sweaty military can be, like unintentionally. Like, because everybody go, oh, let's go military base. It's got weapons. Like, we love military base personally. I think that's very fair that you have to go to two specific points in order to get them. I think that's more than
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, because isn't it like the airport road and then military base? Aren't those the two that got named?
I'm not sure. I
Because
don't think
there's
it got
that hole in
nuked
the
yet.
ground in the middle of the road.
I think what Jordan is saying, the containment zone is the zones with the zombies in it. So anywhere that has zombies in
Oh,
it, that's where you can buy it at.
oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
So
you
right now it's
might have to
downtown, correct?
survive.
Yeah, you're gonna have to survive. Are you gonna have to kill all the zombies to be able to access that buy station or no? No answer.
Well, I think
Or
it's
you
fair
said,
because you know, like when you kill the zombies, it gives you like that durable gas mask and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if you've got to fight the zombies and survive and then not get killed by other teams, I think that makes it more balanced. Because if you're a camper and you're looking for those specific things and you die, then suddenly we don't have that camping team at the end of the match. We've got all fighters left, you know.
Yeah. I like the way they're doing it. I think what would also be a cool idea is if every match it just spawned randomly in two separate places and that it's not marked on the map or anything like
Hmm.
that. You just have to run into it, you know? And then not a
Yeah,
lot of people will be able to buy it because it's you gotta freaking explore the map to be able to find it, you know? And
yeah,
that
kind of.
that counters the campers, you know?
Yeah, kind of like how the like you'll get random cluster strikes and UAVs on the ground from like the caches. If it's the same way where this fire station has it this particular time in downtown, and then sometimes it's in storage town, like I think that's more than fair
Yeah.
because it keeps the
Yeah.
randomness the same way that buy stations don't spawn in the same spot every single time. Like they can keep it balanced that way.
Yeah, most definitely. So what do you guys think about the PS5 situation right now with it being out of stock everywhere?
I'm not dying to have one, so I mean, it sucks for those consumers that are trying to get it.
Yeah.
Like I'm more than prepared to wait through the summer. Like the guys that were moving us into the new place, they're like, "Are you trying to get a PS5?" I was like, "Dude, I work a full time job. There's no way I'm going to sit at a computer hitting refresh, battling bots, trying to get it. Like,
Battling bots.
yeah, I'm just going to wait till the summer, man. We're only a few months away. Summer is when I'll really try to push to get one. So
Ye-
if everybody else can be patient and not just try to like stress himself out to get one, we'll all be good. We'll all get one eventually, the same way we all got a PS4. I waited a year. I was able to walk into a store and buy it. I didn't have
Yeah.
to check availability or nothing. Just walked in and got it.
Yeah. My only thing is
It's a
that
patience game.
I felt like I seen a couple articles or something about how due to COVID, there's still a lot more shortages of stuff that's required to build a PS5, and that they might not have a lot of stock until next year. I know Jordan, you were trying to get it one time at Best Buy or Amazon, something like that, and
yeah,
you said what? You almost got it?
yeah, Walmart. Had it. Put in my payment info.
I heard that Walmart is tricky.
Yeah,
Walmart
I
is
heard
tricky, yeah.
Target's get it for
Ah,
Is
free
it?
on Thursday.
I'm just glad that I got lucky with it, bro. Because I wasn't trying to. No, I might as well explain the story. So I wasn't trying to get the PS5 like that. So back in maybe June, I saw an article online about, oh, you can sign up to pre-order the PS5. So I said, okay, screw it. I'll sign up for it, even though I probably won't buy it. You know. And during the beginning of September, you guys know I got my PC and I kept it for like 2 days, and I took that crap right back to Best Buy. I like taking my crap back if I don't like it. So I took it back, and literally the next day, part Karen, bruh, part Karen. But literally the next day, I get an email from PlayStation saying, You've been invited to pre-order the PlayStation 5. Click this link in 24 hours or something like that, and you can buy it. And first and foremost, this looked like the most scammer email I've seen in my life, bro. like it did not look official. It did not look anything like that, bro. When they asked me to click a link and crap like that, didn't have my name in it. It looked so scammery. So I'm like, okay, before I even freaking press anything, I'm going on Reddit. I'm going on freaking social media to look into this. Because I remember that I signed up for that article about 2 months ago. But okay, so I was like, I can't speak today, whatever. So I was like, okay, I'll look into it. And I'm looking online, and other people got the same exact email, and apparently it's real. So I was like, okay, I'll take the chance. I might get a virus, I might not. On Friday at 3 o'clock, I'm going to press this link and, try to get it. So I press the link, and it puts me in the queue. And the queue was for 45 minutes or maybe an hour, something like that. And then right when it got to 10 minutes, it just kept resetting. Every single time it got to 10 minutes, reset. And I partially think that was because of bots. And I feel like people who used the link and had bots or something like that, they probably had a time on the bots like, oh, it's supposed to go live at 3 o'clock, and that's when it's going to buy. So it's probably to throw off all the bots. So finally, I get into the site. And once it transferred me to the site, it says all the PlayStations are out of stock. I'm like, bro, what the frick? I've been waiting here for like 2.5 hours, and there's nothing out of stock. There's nothing in stock. And then suddenly the site just reloads itself, and it said everything in stock. The PlayStation physical edition, the digital edition, all the games. I was like, frick, bro. So I got the physical edition, and I also got Miles Morales, the Spider-Man game. And that's how I got lucky. I got that crap on release, bro. I was so happy. I think G got his a couple weeks after. I don't know how he even got that, bro. That was crazy when he said he got that.
But, I think he got his from Best Buy, didn't he? From oh, it was Walmart? Oh, okay.
What did he say? He said he picked it up or something like that, bro. It was something crazy, man. I was like, dang, no way. Yeah, bro. But the PS5, but I don't know why it's so exclusive right now. I get that it's COVID and everything, but I feel like Sony is kind of doing it on purpose, if you get what I'm saying.
Because what can they really be missing that they need to build a PS4 that, like, building a PC and all these other markets are still able to produce, physical products? Like, what are they physically missing? I think they're trying to keep it where we all want it, we're thirsty for it, and then they'll make it available. I think it's like we'll put out a little bit at a time, try to produce it a little bit cheaper, so then we can mass produce it. That's what I think it is. I think it's going to a lower build cost. That's probably their biggest obstacle right now.
And I'm sure they have deals with the company that manufactures it and everything, right? Because they sold almost 8 million PlayStation 5s already, bro. And that's insane. I think that's more than the Xbox. Whatever. I think what was it? Xbox something. Xbox One X. No. That's more than that one. It's only sold 4 million or something like that, and it's entire.
Well, think about that worldwide. Yeah, because that's not a lot. If you think about how many people probably want one, so there's definitely room. There's definitely room for.
And that's why I was getting mad. I was getting mad because people were posting, "Oh, the PlayStation only sold this amount. It hasn't sold that much in Japan or something like that." I'm like, bro, do you guys realize that they're sold out? Exactly. They're sold out of all the product that they're selling. That you can't accurately measure the demand for a product until it's not sold out anymore, until it's still on
Yeah.
the shelves, it's still there. You can walk into a Walmart and expect a PlayStation 5 to be there, just like
Hmm.
how now you can walk into Walmart and expect a PlayStation 4 to be there. If this was
No,
7 years ago, that
actually,
crap.
no. PS4 is
No?
hard to get right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard. Finding Sarah's took like a couple weeks.
Really?
Yeah, no joke. I swear to God. Because remember, I mentioned, oh, she wants one for her anniversary. I didn't get it until like the week before her anniversary.
Dang.
Yeah, I've been looking at GameStop, Walmart. I finally found one at Target. I couldn't find the Pro. Hers isn't even the Pro, dude. Hers is just a standard one. And
Yeah.
it took me like a couple weeks. No lie. It was like way out of town to get one like same day. So I was waiting. Eventually, I was able to get one. I think in Garner. But yeah, PS4s are hard to get now too, unless you
That's
buy it privately from
insane.
someone. But yeah, like a
Yeah.
brand new in box or even a used one inside of the store is hard. You would think that they'd be everywhere since everyone was wanting to get PS5, but for some reason that's not the case. Everybody's got both, I guess.
Yeah, even the
Yeah.
Target that I go to, it's
Yeah,
empty. No PS4,
Nothing?
no
yeah.
Xbox.
In North Carolina, you can get one.
Only thing you can really get is like a Switch. That's
Dang.
about it. Or
Yeah.
like two in the
Dang.
Well,
You something
the
that's
thing,
going crazy.
well, in this area, like where Jordan and I are living, like, well, not where I'm in, where we were living, like Raleigh, Cary, Garner. That's like a hot
Mhm.
spot for esports. Like we have esports stations down here. Raleigh's very modern, so Raleigh is kind of like Raleigh and Charlotte. Those are kind of like the California style towns, like in North Carolina. It's hip, it's up to date, it's modern. Lots of gaming, lots of really good gamers here. Lots of TCG players. Like it's a hotbed for nerd stuff, basically.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe that's
Yeah,
like the Nintendo Switch thing. Like it's like a COVID effect because when COVID first happened, everybody wanted a Nintendo Switch. Like that crap was sold out. Like I remember my
yeah,
sister even wanted one. Like she was trying to get one and she couldn't get one for like 2 months. So maybe that's the same thing with PlayStation. Because I remember like a couple months ago, my sister was calling me like, "Oh, I think I want to get a PlayStation 4." I'm like, "Why do you want to get a PlayStation 4? You're not gonna play it." Right? Like it's like you're not gonna play any games on it. You just want it because you're bored at the moment. She's like, "Oh, I want to play Just Dance," and I said, "You can play
oh
that on
god.
your Nintendo Switch." So
Hmm.
wait,
Switch.
I, but yeah, I guess it's a COVID effect then. If we're being realistic, bro, although COVID has done a lot of harm, for some of these big companies, like some of these gaming companies or some of these like book companies, it probably brought in a lot of revenue for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of perks to it. Like,
Mhm.
think about it. If you have an industry that's failing, or let's say if you had an Etsy and you're just making cool little things, and you're failing, COVID allowed a lot of people to start producing masks, and you can charge $15, $20 a pop. And even though it seems like you're taking advantage of the culture, it's like you're not. You're able to design something specific. Like if you made an Atlanta Falcons face mask for me, or like a Sony one, people are it's kind of a win-win. Like it at the very beginning there was a major hit for a lot of people in the economy, but I think like summertime we bounced back a lot. Like we were starting to get money, jobs were starting to be like, okay, we can bring people back into work. And I think it's opened some opportunities for people to kind of express themselves as individuals. I think it's kind of been beneficial, even though there's the negative side, the casualties and the economy failing for a little bit. I think everybody's kind of like in their their prime as far as identifying as who they are and what they want to do and
Yeah.
expressing themselves. Like I didn't start streaming again until the pandemic. Like I'd be playing or I'd want to watch you guys play and I'd be like, oh, when do you guys should stream or I should stream. And then now it's become like a part of what we do. It used to just be, oh, this gives us a way to hang out, but now it's like what we do, and it probably wouldn't have been
Yeah. Yeah, I will say two things. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't stream if it wasn't for you guys and COVID. 'Cause I
yeah,
wasn't into. I mean, I was interested a little bit, but I was never like, yeah, I'll do it. I was never really that interested in streaming. And the second thing, I feel like the whole like benefiting and stuff like that from COVID and stuff, I feel like that happens in a lot of like bad scenarios. You know what I mean? Like with COVID, this was a bad thing. You know, it hurt a lot of people, but there's always a way to profit greatly when there's like uh a hugely tragic thing that happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because think about the amount of companies that made a lot of money off of hand sanitizer, toilet tissue,
Hmm.
freaking the mask. Like that's basic things that we need right now, and we really shouldn't be
Yeah.
we really shouldn't be charged that much for it, but we are, and we need them,
Yeah.
and that's why these companies are making money. You know, if any company is smart, like you should be making a lot of money right now. Like that it's a sad truth.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if anything tragic or something like that, a lot of times there's an opportunity to make a lot of money. It just depends if you have that moral compass to be like, I don't really want to profit off of somebody's downfall. You know what I mean? That's what it
Yeah.
really is. And a lot of these companies don't really care. They're like, I might as well make the money. If it's not going to be me, it's going to be someone else. So,
Yeah. It sucks that it has to be that way. Yeah, I remember at the beginning of the hand sanitizer, it was hard to get, but like we always had hand sanitizer. I kept hand sanitizer way before the pandemic started. It was just a piece of what we use. It was an operating cost to me. Like, we just had to have it. But yeah, we had guys coming around our shop trying to sell like a gallon of hand sanitizer for like $75 and basically kick that man out. I was like, yo, you're gonna have to step out like right now. And
yeah.
yeah, I was like, yo, you can't be doing this, man. One, I'm not gonna buy it, and two, it shouldn't be that expensive because it was probably homemade and it probably cost them a little bit of alcohol money, a little bit of water. But you got those people, and there was that guy that bought the hand sanitizer off on Amazon. And I think they arrested him and then made him donate it somewhere or something like that. Like people
Dang.
will try to take advantage if they have the opportunity, and then there's other people they'll shine in the midst of it. They'll become a better person. They'll try to help out and
Yeah.
volunteer. Like I remember at the beginning, like I used to have Antonio and Robert over a lot, and Jordan sometimes. He was hurricane, but
That man went quiet.
like yeah, but I remember telling them at the beginning when food was starting to disappear, like in the store, like, y'all can't really be coming over like that because I can't feed you guys. And it wasn't because I didn't have money. I didn't know. It was because I didn't know if I'd be able to provide food. It wasn't a lack of the monetary resources. It was just like if I can't replace this easily, how is my family gonna eat? So
Yeah.
That was funny.
it
Though.
was a
You
weird
said I
time.
can't feed you, bro.
Yeah, I was just like, y'all really can't just be coming over here. You guys are gonna have to bring your own food if you do come over.
Yeah.
Snacks and nothing that's in that closet. So it was awkward for me to say that to them, but that was what had become in society because you had idiots like buying up all the food for no reason. Like
All the
one,
ramen.
you should have food at your house,
Mhm.
even though I don't.
You should have
We
food at
eat-
your house. Big fact.
Having
Yeah,
to stay empty.
yeah. Our house will
Exactly.
stay empty on food. But only buy what we need. We had people trying to just have a whole bunch of food at their house for no reason that they're not going to eat.
Yeah.
It brings out
I
the
feel-
good and the best, and the worst.
Yeah. I feel like COVID, personally, for me, has made me realize how disgusting as a society we were before. Not disgusting in like personality. I mean like in just germs, bro. Like I'm looking
Yeah.
at old videos, I'm like, what the frick? We did that, bro? Like think
Yeah.
about the amount of times like you probably called your boss and been like, bro, I'm sick. Like I've been throwing up this morning, and they're like, oh, I don't care. Go to work. Like if you call your
Yeah.
boss today, you say I'm coughing. If you say I'm coughing, they're like, stay home.
Yeah,
Like, they don't even
make
care.
work. You have to hide a
Exactly.
cough at work now. Now it's like you want
Yeah.
to work when you're sick, and they're like, nah.
Yeah.
Dude, I was taking dudes out, man. I was like, hey, yo, you got to go. Like, if they were coughing or doing anything sus, I was like, yo, you got to get out right now.
Said, man, I'm strangling on my saliva. Dang.
Yeah. I remember when I was still working underneath James, I got sick like that very first week. And they're like, if you're anything close to sick, you can't come in. I remember calling James. I was like, look, dude, I'm like a little bit sick, but I think I'm going to be fine. He was like, nah. So I didn't work for like a week at the beginning of it because
Yeah.
I was a little bit sick. But now, like, if I feel like I'm a little bit sick, I'll just kind of see how the day goes. If I wake up feeling better the next day, then that's usually what it is. I'll just get tired and my body just starts
Yeah.
to break down. And then I realize the next day I was fine. But now you're like paranoid, like, man, am I about to miss work because of this?
I'm about to die.
Yeah. In the defense of the mask, which I'm not a huge fan of them, just because I like being able to breathe all the air all the time and move as fast as I can, and not lose any performance. I haven't really gotten like legitimately sick, like no cold or anything. Like it's just been whenever I felt sick, it was just my body just was like, hey, you need to get some sleep tonight. So
Yeah.
there's definitely some benefits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've only like
because
I've only like thrown up. And that's about it.
Oh, I don't even do that, dead boy.
Boy.
I haven't thrown up since I think I'm weird. I just don't have that. My body just doesn't do that. My body will let me die.
Mm.
You throw up something,
Let you
bro. It's so
die.
weird. Yeah, the last time I threw up, I was like 12. I threw up right on the floor in our bedroom. And ever since then, I'm not throwing up again.
For me, what's weird is that every single time I get sick is never during the weekdays, bro. It's always during the weekends. It's like my body
Yeah.
knows I have school during weekdays, so it won't let me get sick. But as soon as that freaking clock hits 12 o'clock on Friday, bro, instantly don't feel good, bro. It's some
I
bull
think
crap.
I think it's a defense thing. Mine is the same way. I usually feel my worst the day before my day off. And I think it's because your body's like, all right, we're going to get the rest of them. We can recover. We can kind of start to not fight as hard because we're going to get the rest.
Yeah.
I think that's a biological thing, man. Because I feel the same way. Like I'm never sick or feel like I'm going to have a hard time until I'm about to be off like the next day.
Exactly. Yeah. That's probably it. I wanted to
Yeah.
say, I don't know if someone told me this or if I read this in a tweet, but COVID has like proven that every job can really be done remotely. You know what I mean?
Almost everything, yeah.
Yeah, almost everything. Except like jobs that require manual labor,
Mhm.
car working,
Yeah.
janitor, anything like that requires manual labor. But for like 90% of the other jobs, bro, everything can be done manually. And what's crazy is that most of these bosses and managers are saying, no, you can't. This can't be done manually. It has to be done in the office. But there's a lot of
Yeah.
businesses running successfully
Yeah.
manually. I
Yeah.
for my internship, my boss dude, whatever boss dude, my boss, he talks about how he likes remote better than actual in person, bro. He feels like he gets more work done that way, and I think that's
No,
because people are more comfortable in their houses than they are at work.
Yeah.
If
yeah.
you know what I'm saying,
I think
but I
I
feel like
like that separation between work and
yeah,
home. I think it makes home feel more special once you make it home. Like Sarah, she can work from home, like she's fine, but I know the way my brain operates. I'd be too distracted. But like when I get to work, I have a different mindset. I become a completely different person. At home, I'm pretty like relaxed and chill. At work, I'm very
yeah,
much like business, business, business. It's like a switch hits. It's a different person altogether. And I don't know if I'd be able to flip that switch on it. I don't think I could.
yeah.
I just want to listen to music the whole day.
Yeah, that's another con of working from home though. There's some people who have problems not just not realizing that they are in their home. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's easy for them to become more accustomed to their home and what they do at home than the actual work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
for me, during school, if I'm in school, most of the time I'm just watching YouTube or listening to the music. I'm not
Hmm.
really I'm not really paying attention to my teacher speaking. But
Yeah,
it's not really my fault though, because my teacher be boring as crap, bro. Freaking 17, 20 presentations, 20-page packets. Like, what the frick, bro? This is
yeah,
we're literally virtual, and you're giving 18-page packets, and I have two other classes with you hooligan.
yeah. I definitely couldn't do that.
Whew.
I think the
Yo,
right
no, bro.
generation was having to deal with this as far as like school online. I couldn't do it. Like, only reason I really went to school, for being honest, was just like for the social impact and just getting away. But if I had to do school from home, I don't think I could. I would get distracted way too
Yeah,
easily. I just, especially if I have my stuff here. Now, it's different. Like if they're like, "Hey, you got to go learn," but like we're gonna cut off the rest of the house and you're gonna be outside. something like that, then that'd be fun. But if I'm in the house with my stuff, no way I couldn't do it. I know I just mentally couldn't do it.
Me, I think I just go to sleep all the time.
That boy be falling asleep, snoring. They turn on his mic. You just hear someone snoring, bro.
You're like,
man.
You're not supposed to be in this class.
You're not supposed to be in this class. Oh man.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh man. All right, but I think we reached around 30 minutes, maybe. I believe.
Yeah, about 45. Yeah.
Okay.
Something like
Okay.
that.
I mean, I like this first episode. We did pretty well on this.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it was a good format. We probably could have gone on longer, honestly, because I think we're all really getting engaged in conversation. But yeah, I think this was successful. I'm glad that Jordan decided to chime in also.
Yeah.
We should probably do an outro though.
Yep. I don't know how to do one.
What do y'all want to say?
Whatever you want to say, big boy.
I don't even know. I already got my kind of out. So
I guess I'll say, all right, guys, this has been the podcast with Jordan, Joshua, and Brian. And remember, Daddy never chilled. We're out.
Boy. All right. Later, boys.
All right, I gotta go get ready for my internship too. So I'll catch y'all later. Deuces.
take out this trash.
Bye. All right, I'll be